Hey everyone, it's Dylan. We're back again for another week here in the shop. So 2 weeks ago, you guys will remember we did that coffee bag and it kind of didn't go 100% to plan. It started leaking a little bit once we got it in the fridge, like we spilled epoxy everywhere. And it was our thickest pour ever. We're going way beyond the limits of what we recommend. We're just kind of experimenting for ourselves. So you guys will get to see how that thing turned out. And then we went to this super luxurious condo, or like an apartment suite almost, in downtown Calgary. It had a view overlooking the Bow River, which is like a really nice river here in Calgary. So for those of you who aren't Calgarian, that would be a very nice view to see. And we delivered this very fancy table tour, so you guys are gonna get to see that as well. Leave a like on the video before it starts, that really helps us out, and I hope you guys enjoy. This table that's getting delivered today, this base, this is the one we got from Alex at Flowy Line, so not our usual supplier Mike from Forge. These are a little bit more, I don't know, ornate, kind of custom. They have a lot of kind of curved shapes to them. So this is the first table we ever did with this kind of base. Let us know what you guys think of this style compared to just those square frames. I kind of like this, but we'll see what the client thinks. We're going to take it to her like right now. Yeah, so there's just like little threading feet down here that we put them down. It just helps level the base.
That's it.
That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
We just got the base. The base went pretty easy, but the elevator, as you guys can see, is not tall enough to fit the table. So we're probably gonna have to kind of slide it in on an angle and then get it up in there.
600, yeah.
It'll be tricky. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be tight.
Yeah, I'll have to come in up like this.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, yep, let him in. Furnace on.
Heat them up.
Heat them up, okay? 320, please. 20, well done.
We got to start lifting, eh? Go down there, Sauger?
Yeah. Yep. We got 3 of us here, so we're okay. Won't watch the corner.
Yeah.
Sit it down on the corner. More vertical.
Okay. Let's rotate like this. Here. Lift it. All right. Keep rotating.
Okay.
Keep rotating.
That's it. That's all.
I think the table's 4 feet and it's exactly 4 feet this way.
What is?
The elevator.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That delivery's done. I hope you guys can hear me. It's kind of windy. The view is absolutely beautiful up there, like seeing the river and everything from up there. And we, this is the one we did purple vinyl on the bottom, and it really helped kind of tie everything into the rest of the purple in that room. So definitely lots of color, but it matched really, really well. saw the boys cutting this. It's super heavy, so it's kind of a struggle to even move this thing around. But we're doing the epoxy on the surface again, and this is kind of something that we've almost started to do with a lot of our, not most of them, but a lot of our tables. It hardens the grain and the surface of the wood, and we also find it makes it a little bit easier to get a really even finish since all those pores are already saturated with epoxy. So this is just a 24-hour epoxy. We let it cure, and we actually sand it like almost back down to the wood, and then we just go ahead with our regular finishing, the Osmo and ceramic over top. So we got our coffee bag pour, and like we said, it is solidified kind of down to the bottom. So we're
leaked a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. We're gonna try and get her out. It looks decent though.
Oh yeah.
Like even though we had to refill.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go. It's just the glass cracking. Trust that clamp.
Nice. Okay, well here's the damage. That's actually could have been worse.
Could have been a lot worse. Once it hardens, we can probably remove that too.
Yeah, it worked.
It was okay.
It actually was okay. I stuck my whole hands in the top as we were taking it out, so that kind of sucked.
Yep.
But it's super clear. I don't even really see any bubbles besides a few right on the front edge. I don't know. I don't think it could have went much better besides...
Except for our one issue with the clamp in it.
Yeah, okay, let's show them what happened. So, I guess we had it on too tight.
It wasn't that tight. I think it was just the cold.
Really? And it just like
I think
made
it was just the cold.
brittle.
Yeah.
So it cracked that in, and now that comes in like a good quarter or so. Maybe
But
not quite.
We did make the mold big in anticipation of something like that happening, so
Yeah.
good thing we did.
That's a good tip. Always account that you're gonna screw something up and you're gonna have to cut something off because it never really goes to plan.
As well as first tries go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. I like it.
It's actually not as much epoxy on the bottom as I thought we had.
Well, because it was all on the bottom of that.
Yeah. You gotta try it too, that's very satisfying. Ooh. You know, this will be the interesting one, right? Because it has the cracked edge. Yeah, that's where our clamp messed up. Break it, Joe. Break it, Joe. Okay.
Hey!
That's pretty good, actually. We can just cut that out. Easy. Wow.
We nailed that.
Yeah, dude. This looks awesome. Hold it up. Wow. Okay, so this is our thickest pour ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our chunkiest pour.
It's the chunkiest pour. So it's 12 inches thick. What did that say? 10 3/4?
10 3/4 long, I guess,
Yeah.
and then width. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Shut
you
up.
can check that again though.
Unless you guys want to see that again, but. And we got 6 3/4 there as well.
And then I guess we better check this side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
just to make sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much 12 as well.
Yeah, okay.
Just saw us bevel this. I sanded it up to 4,000 on all the surfaces, and now we're about to apply some finish to it. as you probably saw while I was running this over the jointer, it was actually really tough to run through. It's probably because it was so wide and it's all resin. Resin is actually a little bit denser than wood, so it takes a lot of pressure to actually push it through a machine. So we got it done, but it took a lot of work.
Alright, so it did turn out. We pulled it off. We were kind of worried because when we got it in the fridge, it definitely did not go to plan.
No.
It spilled everywhere.
It did.
Fridge is okay though.
Fridge is okay. The plexiglass is broken, so we're gonna have to, if we ever want to do the same size mold, we gotta remake a side.
But other than that, it's pretty good. Like we're overall super pleased with this. We're gonna give it to Rob from 421 Brewhouse probably next week. And I think he's got a few more projects for us in mind that he wants us to work on. He's even got some friends of his who are also YouTubers actually. I won't say who yet, but that wants one of their products cast. So I don't know, this stuff's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next week.